guys, how's it going? A question I received a while back, actually I'm not sure how long ago, but could you or should you use an air gun for self-defense opposed to a real gun? My inquiry on that is, well, it depends on what kind of gun you have. Obviously, you know my Powerline 415 Daisy. It shoots about 450 to 475 feet per second. And if you get hit by this gun, it's gonna frickin' hurt. A lot. I wouldn't say it's enough to lethally discharge somebody. It actually depends how many rounds you put into them. If I put a full 21 round clip into somebody, they're going to have to go to the hospital, definitely. It'll probably stop them. But the number one overtake out of using a air gun is you want to have it to look realistic. Obviously this looks like a real gun. There's no orange tip. It's got, you know, like a real look to it. And the only thing that's kind of dismeaning is the clip right here is on the top, which is not external. And if they see that, they're going to be like, it's just a BB gun. You're not going to fool me, kid. So, I guess it depends. If you're using like what I'm using, and it's got a internal clip instead of, or got an external clip instead of an internal clip towards the bottom, just make sure they don't see the top rail there. I don't know. I'm going to do some testing tomorrow on it. I'm going to, well, currently it's like 3 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I'll do this video. But I'm going to do some testing tomorrow. I'll probably either made some more custom targets over there, which I'll shoot those tomorrow in the video I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot, I got like 15 of these cans I'm going to fill up with concrete or something, rock, sand, I don't know. I'm going to use this, I'm going to do some testing on it. I'll probably take some, like a steak or something, like an actual steak from a cow or something, and shoot at it, see if we go all the way through, can of Spam or something, I don't know, tuna can, and see how lethal that would be. Now my overall insight is if you're using an actual pellet gun, or if you're using a BB gun like this. Now a pellet gun is going to actually go through more as opposed to a BB gun, which, I mean, it's still going to hurt really bad. I guess it just depends on, like I said earlier, obviously you want the gun to look real, which rules out paintball, which rules out airsoft. Now I'm not saying airsoft in particular, but most airsoft guns have a clear coat, and most have orange tips, so that kind of outrules them. And as long as paintball guns, they have CO2 tanks showing and they have hoppers showing, as opposed to just standardized BB gun, which you can pull out, obviously, flip the safety off and point it at them. Now that's step one. Now most people, if you point a gun at them, they're not going to know how to react to that. They're just gonna give up, and they're gonna quit. But that's only like a 10% chance. The other 90% chance is they're gonna quit. Or wait, I said that wrong. The 10% chance is they're going to not be affected by that, and they're going to still come after you. There's a 90% chance that they're not going to want anything to do with that, they're just going to back away. Now, the other 10% chance is if they're still coming after you, I mean, at least you got something, right? Use it. Pull the trigger a few times. If they're not fazed by it, you know, just put the whole freaking clip on them. Like I said, I would recommend, not necessarily a BB gun, I'd recommend a pellet gun. This overall is a good gun. I actually only paid like 30 bucks for it, but if you guys want to use a okay gun for, I don't know, stuff like that. And the other thing that pops up mostly is, like I know in Canada people cannot carry a concealed firearm because it is illegal. It's illegal to hunt in Canada with a concealed pistol, and it's also illegal to even just shoot it at animals. Opposed to where I'm at, I'm from the U.S. You can shoot, basically you can have your own concealed weapon as long as you have the license to do it. Some states in the U.S. have laws and regulations on that kind of stuff. I'm not familiar with, as opposed to where I'm at. Basically, you are allowed to carry a concealed weapon as long as you have a permit, and you are allowed to carry it on your private property. Now, if you're in the city, I think the law is you cannot have a CO2 contained powered weapon, and you cannot have a semi-automatic weapon. As opposed to where I live in the country, I can have all that. I can shoot off an automatic gun if I wanted to. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be doing a review on this for self-defense. I'm going to put it through some testing. I'm going to use some real-life scenarios with it, and we're going to see how it all works out. Like I said, I'd rather probably be better off if you used a pistol. I mean, if you're going to use a rifle, I mean, I don't know where you're going to pull it from, but pistol's probably the best way to go. So alright guys, I'll see you guys later.